Hey guys, and welcome back to the final July 4th weekend beach installment of It's About Time. We hope that you guys have really enjoyed yourselves with our episodes and of course our lives, literally on Facebook, the Q&A. We've really had a lot of fun bringing that stuff to you, and of course it was a little delayed, but I think in terms of timing it was perfect. Anyways, you guys know who we are. No need to introduce. Really no need to introduce what's on our wrist. I am continuing to wear the Orient Monarch Power Reserve. So beautiful. Just can't get enough of it. Drew is, what are you wearing?
3 days in a row. Forum Admiral. As you've seen many times before, it is my beach watch. Hence our last day at the beach. Hence the last day of this watch. And our next episode I will be wearing something different as promised. So, what is our topic today?
Well, Drew and I were talking a little bit about what should we do. We've done our Q&A, we've done so many other features and went into everything with watches. I think for this one, we're going to go into what watches are on our radar, which ones do we want to get, but more importantly, why do we want to get them? And then I think for next episode, I think Drew had a good idea. We may go into watches for different occasions. We'll choose watches that we think are good for different occasions, and we'll tell you which ones. I actually think that's kind of a cool idea. Yeah. Like anything, a beach watch, a tuxedo, a black tie watch, everyday wear watch, whatever it is. So without further ado, let's get into this part. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll let you lead it up.
All right. So for me, and you guys may not be able to see this, I know. Oh, there goes the camera. Oh shit. Just keep it rolling, literally. Keep it rolling. We're going to keep this rolling, by the way. We're going to keep this rolling.
Yeah, we're keeping it rolling. Cameraman, he was out a little bit late last night. Too many Mai Tais. And we're back.
All right, so I guess we're good now. So you guys may not be able to see it. I'm going to hold it out. Drew, can you tell me if they can see it?
No.
Not at all? Closer?
Too dark.
It's too dark. Okay. Can you see us?
Yes.
Okay. So anyways, I will, I guess I'll just tell you guys about this watch. I think we mentioned this a little bit in Friday night's episode, but I'm going to go a little bit more into it. One of the things that we did a while ago, this was on our least favorite list, was Tissot. And I've been doing a little bit more research on them, selling them in the store and things like that. I actually have to give them a little bit of credit. Their newer watches are very impressive. So allow me to go into this watch with the specs from Tissot themselves. So this is the Tissot Ballade Powermatic 80 chronometer. Reference is T as in Tommy 108.408.11.037.00.
Get all that?
And it's part of the Tissot Ballade family, like I said before. They say the diameter is 36 millimeters to 42.9 millimeters. The one that I'm looking at in particular is a 40 millimeter, which is exactly what my Orient Monarch is, and it's the most comfortable watch I've ever worn in my life. So the width on this one is 39 millimeters, and the length from lug to lug is 41 millimeters. So again, it's smaller than 50 millimeters, so it sits very comfortable on the wrist, and it's less than 10 millimeters thick. So, it could be used as more of a dressy piece, but it also could be used as an everyday piece, but we'll get into that in the next episode. Case material is 316L stainless steel, which means that it's highly corrosion resistant, which is great. It's some of the best material you can use.
I do believe that's the ice cream man. It could be Mr. Brain Freeze.
Mr. Brain Freeze, yeah. Of course, it has scratch resistant sapphire crystal. It's got the nice silver dial, which I like. I don't like black dials at all. I like silver, cream, or white. It has the date, and it's of course Swiss made. And it has an 80-hour power reserve. And the reason why it has that is because it has a silicone balance spring. Usually the upper echelon brands use that. The most affordable, I guess, besides Tissot is Omega. And it's a certain kind of material where it's resistant against temperature change, it's shock resistant, but key here too, anti-magnetic. So a lot of watches, let's say you would lay your watch on an iPad for a few hours, you would come back and would be running all sorts of crazy batshit. With silicone, it's completely resistant to anti-magnetic, and also the other benefit to it is that it needs a lot less time in between servicing because you don't need really any lubrication. It does that itself. And it's also it's water resistant to 50 meters, 5 bar, which is usually typical of most watches. And it's also COSC certified, which means that it performs to -4 +6 a day. So it's one of the most accurate watches, in terms of certification. So that is a watch I'm going to be getting, and I'm looking forward to it. And I will obviously do a full review and tell you guys how much I enjoy it. So on to Drew.
Well, the one that's on my radar right now.
Now, in terms of buying it, or it's just you're thinking about it?
Okay. Well, basically, I'm in between two right now, and the two that I'm basically in between are the Oris Great Barrier Reef, and then the Oris Staghorn. And
Oris what?
Staghorn. Aqua Staghorn.
Staghorn. Never seen it.
Staghorn. Well, let me show it to you. So that was
Wait,
one I
that's the
showed you.
Staghorn?
That is the Staghorn.
Show me the Barrier Reef then.
Barrier Reef is this year's version. This is next year's version. Barrier Reef is very similar to this. I'm going to try to put it next to the camera. I don't even know if you can see it, but we'll give it a whirl. If I go really close, maybe you'll be able to see it in the shade. Okay, that'd be nice if my phone didn't shut off. Good job, Drew. So anyway, there it is. Okay, and that is a 44 millimeter. It is a diver's watch, 30 ATM. What's unique about it, that I like about it so much, is it does have the days going around, which is typical Oris. They do that, having the days go around. They do have the luminescent markers, and it is one hell of a dive piece. The question is, I don't know if I want the Staghorn or I want the Barrier Reef.
So in other words, the Oris Artelier caliber 113 is no longer on your radar.
I was getting there. It's the first one on my radar.
Interesting. Wow.
Okay. This is this year's model. I'll show you the Barrier Reef, which is this year's model. And the only difference between this year's model and last year's model is the fact that this year's model has a blue face and it has yellow trim. Next year's model has blue face and more of an orange trim. So this is this year's model that's out in the market right now. Again, 30 bar. Again, it has days going around on the inner calendar, which is really unique. Again, these tend to be a little larger.
I have a good idea for you. I'm going to throw out an idea for him. Screw buying one. Buy all three.
Yeah, absolutely. I can afford that.
Exactly.
So, that's a terrible idea.
I think that's a great idea.
And as Jared mentioned, also the Oris caliber 113 is also on my radar list. But again, I'm torn between the 113 and the 114. The reason I like them is because it's a triple day power reserve for 10 days. That's pretty much unheard of in the industry right now. And I'm also looking at that. So I'm between the diver's watch and I'm between the triple day power reserve more rest piece. Reminds me a little bit of my JLC. So we'll see in time which route I decide to pursue. Both are great pieces, both are from Morris, great brand, but they're on the expensive side.
So what would you do to get them?
What would I do to get them? I would order them.
Would you sell any pieces to get them or no?
I would have to probably sell my Bulgari to do it. To give me the financial flexibility that I need. Because you gotta understand, diver's watches for a good diver's watch, especially from Morris, they're anywhere between $2,000 and $3,000.
New or used?
New. You're not gonna really find these two that I'm talking about used. And they're numbered to 2,000. So you got a serial number.
Edition?
Yeah, they're a limited edition serial number.
Good luck getting it.
There's two I can get right now. So between that and the fact that they're a limited edition, they're going to be up to 3,000 range. And the Oris 113 to 114, which would be next year's model, you'd be probably up between 4,000 and 5,000. Probably discounted after a while to around 3,500. So again, they're more expensive pieces. Very easy to look up though. Like I said, the Oris caliber 113 to 114. wasn't out yet. And the Horus Staghorn, which is this year's model, and I'm sorry, that's next year's model, and the
I have a good idea.
which is
Horace,
this year's
can you
model.
send him some merchandise as well as some watches to review?
That would be great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Those particular models would be in my best interest, since I am interested in them anyway. But outside of that, those would be two on my radar.
I mean, great.
No, two different models. The Caliber is one model. The Diver's watch is the other model.
Well, the
Just go by
Staghorn and then the other one too.
They're the same model. They just go by two different names. Same one.
Very cool.
They just had a name for something different.
So would that replace your Quorum as your beach watch?
Hell, well,
Ooh, wow. Good. See, I'm coming up with some questions.
if I got the Diver's watch, would it replace my Quorum as my beach watch? Yes and no. It would probably be the actual beach watch. This would then become the night watch at the beach. So I would have that watch for the day. This would become the night because we're maritime right now.
I guess you wouldn't be able to wear the jump hour then at
The
night.
jump hour would not come to the beach anymore. This would then shift over to the night, and that would be the day. So yes, that would replace it in a way, but it would just shift it to the evening instead of the day. So it's not going anywhere. It's just shifted out of the day. And outside of that, what would your Pizzulo go?
I'm not sure. I have to think about it. I mean, it's not replacing this, and I don't know. I have to say what I do.
So, see, you never know when you have watch collections what it replaces because you have to wear them a little bit. So
Yeah,
we talked about a little bit
right
last
now my
episode.
horse is a bit of a pain in the ass because and even Dave was wearing it the other night. He goes, yeah, the crown, it protrudes and it hits my wrist like right over here, so I have a nice red mark. And, you know, I mean, 42 millimeters is really not that bad
not
usually to
large.
wear. But the crown is really terrible. And the other part about the watch that really does suck a little bit is Oris sometimes uses some weird band sizes. So it's a 21 millimeter lug, and it's very hard to find a stainless steel band that can replace that. So, you know, because like I adjusted it and it's a little bit looser on my wrist. Now, if I took out a half a link, then it becomes too tight. If I add the half link, it becomes too loose. I really can't win right now. So I'm fencing things right now a little bit, but so I'm definitely going to be getting. I just can't wait for it. You know, I always said that if the Orient Monarch had a date in it, I would never even want to look at another watch again the rest of my life. I mean, I'm actually kidding about not looking. I would look, but I would never want to own another watch the rest of my life because you don't understand how much I love this watch. It's just, I love it as much as I love my wife. I would do anything for her. So, yeah, it really is a perfect watch, and I like the fact that it's hand-worn, too. Damn accurate for Japanese automatic movement, or hand-worn, mechanical, whatever you want to call it. But I'm very, very, I like what Tissot is doing new. You know, they're stepping up their game a little bit, and that's what you have to do to survive a little bit. You know, it's a new concept, we'll see, but at least they're going to be the most affordable brand, I'm going to say, in the world, with the silicone balance spring, Powermatic 80 hour power reserve, and COS certified chronometer. So it's going to be a first in the world.
Battle of the brands. If they keep getting more competitive, and that's how the watch industry's innovation keeps moving forward. That's what you
So
got to do.
I meant to ask you, what do you think about the Orisons?
Well, I love 10-minute power reserve. The question is to me, do I want a hand one
A what? A hand one? Okay. Versus an automatic,
versus
right?
an automatic? As you know, I'm strictly an automatic guy. Even though I have a couple hand ones in my collection, they're vintage, and I use them basically for the history of the watches, or they were passed down to me. So I'm not sure. What's holding me back is I don't know if I want a hand one at that, especially at that price point. Even though it offers a lot of features and does something nobody in the industry.
Well, it's kind of like what Tissot, what they're doing. It's the only watch in the world at that price point that does all that.
Right, and just like the Diver's watch, again, do I want to go up to the 44, 45 millimeter range to get the Diver's watch?
How many dive watches do you currently have?
2.
Okay, which ones?
I have the Rolex Submariner, and I have the Oris regulator.
Okay.
So
Now, do you like the new Oris better than the ones that you have currently?
would I? You
No, not what you sell them. Do you like the Oris more than the dive watches you currently have?
No, they're all very different. Okay, the Submariner is your classic dive piece, but I don't take it out a lot because it's so expensive. The Regulator is not just a dive watch; it's an everyday type piece, so you can wear that all over the place.
What are the water resistance on those?
200 meters. I think the Rolex is 300 or 30 ATM, and the Oris is 220 ATM. So this Oris would be 550 ATM. So this one is extremely high tech. Oh, there goes the that's section. So, but outside of that, I mean, the wind is starting to pick up. I don't want to bore you guys anymore. We'll let you know what we decide to do with the watches on our radar. And we'd like to thank you again, guys. Again, don't forget to Facebook us, Twitter us, email us, text
whatever.
us.
Who cares, you know? Like, subscribe, do whatever. Let us know what you want to see.
We're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some more Facebook Live episodes. I'm just a popular person.
Yes.
We're gonna do some more Facebook. No, my father. We're gonna do some more Facebook Live episodes coming up, and we will definitely keep you guys informed as well. So, thank you again for joining us on another.
We hope you guys
episode.
enjoyed the beach as much as we did.
As much as we did this entire vacation, and we'll see you next time on another episode of
It's About Time.